Baton. In an old 5-story building on the first floor lived one of the most beloved duos in the neighborhood, 80-year-old Baba Shura and her chubby, kind-hearted English bulldog named Baton. Baba Shura was a petite, energetic old lady with boundless love for her furry companion, whom she considered her best friend and protector. However, Baton wasn't exactly the most effective guard dog. He was round as a barrel, soft as a marshmallow, and preferred the quiet life, comfort, and, above all, a hearty meal. Baton adored 3 things in this world. The first and most important was food. Feeding time was a sacred ritual for Baton. The moment Baba Shura opened a can of his favorite food or pulled out a piece of boiled chicken, Baton would start snorting and even softly whining in anticipation. Neighbors knew that these sounds meant Baton's holy hour of dining had begun. The second thing he loved was his cozy spot on Baba Shura's lap. Despite his size, he somehow managed to clamber up onto her thin little knees and fall fast asleep, sprawled out like an enormous dumpling. Baba Shura would stroke his head softly, and they could doze off together for hours. And finally, Baton's third passion was chasing cats. Of course, if the neighborhood cats had any say in it, they'd have canceled this pastime altogether. Baton thought of himself as a swift and cunning hunter. As soon as he spotted a cat on the playground outside, he would let out a loud snort, get up on all 4 paws, and begin his grand chase. Well, calling it a chase might be generous. Baton would waddle clumsily from side to side, like a fluffy sausage, but with the fierce determination of a true predator. The cats, of course, saw him coming from miles away. The moment they spotted the determined hunter, they would dash to the fences or slip under cars. Baton, out of breath, would stop, seemingly baffled. Now where did she go? Although he had no answer to that question, Baba Shura always had a solution. She would come outside, find her puffing, red-faced dog, and gently comfort him. Sometimes, Baton's hunts ended in especially comical ways. One day, he spotted Mirka, the ginger cat, who was particularly mischievous. She knew how to tease him well, dashing just within his reach, then sitting nearby, gracefully flicking her tail, as if daring him to catch her. Baton did his absolute best to catch her, but eventually he rolled over, landing right in a flower bed, kicking up a cloud of dust and leaves. The neighborhood children, who were playing nearby, burst into laughter as they watched the bewildered Baton, trying to understand how he ended up amidst the flowers. Just then, Baba Shura appeared, wiping her hands on her apron, and, seeing her flustered, dusty dog, couldn't help but laugh herself. She hurried over to Baton, helping him up and brushing off the dirt from his fur. "Oh, my little hunter," she said affectionately, hugging his chubby neck. "Did you catch your prey?" Baton sighed deeply, as if to say, "Next time, I will," and with dignity he trotted back toward the building. His adventure clearly enough for one day. Back home, Baton reclaimed his cozy spot on Baba Shura's lap and instantly fell asleep, filling the whole apartment with his quiet, contented snoring. Baba Shura stroked his fluffy head and smiled, knowing she had the truest, kindest heart beside her, her dear Baton. And so they lived, Baba Shura, small but endlessly kind, and Baton, big, fluffy, and a bit clumsy, a hunter who brought joy and laughter to everyone around him.